CBT Naruto. CBT Naruto. CBT Naruto. CBT Naruto. Joe's Happy New Year's Day. It's January 1st, 2020. Joe's Happy New Year's. That's my favorite part. Joey's Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2020 today. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. Alright, team. We're getting to the playoffs. I'm gonna win to the playoffs. Let's get it. Let's go. There's another Cardi B in this Moneybagg song. This is my favorite song on her debut album, Invasion of Privacy, that came out 2018, April 6, 2018.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
CBT Naruto, NFL 2019. And it's the 2019-2020 football season. Just refresh. And it's the 2019-2020 football and basketball season. Both of those are pretty fresh.
Here's the kicker, Aldrick Rosas.
So that's what I'm saying. Yes, that's refresh. All right. Let's get it. Let's go.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. Space to maneuver at the 40. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A good pickup there at 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Black 58 rail.
Mahomes now on first down. And his guys are going to get the football.
That was amazing.
They were looking for Johnson that time.
That's collaboration defense. I see us. That was a nice deflection, and that's by a lineman. And nice interception. That was an amazing interception. For a touchdown, perfect. All right, Odell Beckham Jr. quarterback. Let's get it. Let's go.
You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And finally, he's taken down.
That was a touchdown the first play of the game for us.
A big play
Nice.
there for the Giants.
Amazing execution offense. And
45
perfect.
yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go! What? 90! What? 90!
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Come on, let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giants.
Hey, yo, look at you this. Not some quarterback.
Touchdown run. And
Let's
the
get it. Let's
Giants are
go.
gonna take a first quarter lead. Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Perfect execution offense. Not rewarding defense with a touchdown. Not rewarding them with their interception. Perfect. Let's keep it going, team. Keep doing it.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First carry for Carlos Hyde.
Looks like a full loss defense.
Yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He hit into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
That's an interception, Jay Jank. That was beautiful, too. Like a ballerina.
Well, they
Looking like a ballerina on that play. That's execution defense. Let's keep it going. Keep doing it, like I said.
And compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
We're doing perfect.
Here we go! What? 90! What? 90!
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
Let's run the ball, Saquon Barkley.
Let's
keep it going, keep going.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here we go! What? 90! What? 90!
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Come on, let's go! Grand 38!
They're going to look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And he gets us down inside the 35.
That's getting their first down offense.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Let's break out those tackles, Saquon Barkley. I see you.
Hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get this back to the 32.
All right, let's not do it next time. Let's do the wide from Shockey, please.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They fake the give. Now Mahomes out to his left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he's got Shockey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Eluding the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Mahomes going to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. He's been the forgotten man in this 1st half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Now Mahomes. This is Clark. A great
Nice goal line stand defense. That was amazing. Offense should have never thrown an interception.
4th and goal. And this Giants defense
Y'all did amazing.
with a goal line stand.
Thank you, defense. Nice.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. What? 90.
Now back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play,
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Jack in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Mahomes now on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he's able to get it back here.
Jink, I see you. Amazing. Perfect. That's perfect interception right there.
Time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Red Allison, the intended receiver.
No, it was perfect everything except for why was that not completed?
Already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already on their first drive. They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
Here we go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Ooh, we shouldn't be punting because we should be getting touchdowns, but that was a beautiful punt.
Heading back out there. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And quickly to his tight end, Clark. That's caught. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Nice.
So we come
Shut up. The first half, defense, offense. Should definitely at least have 10 points with that catch in the middle of the field. That was wide open. But we're winning. Let's get that going.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants
Keep doing.
lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And the Giants ready to come out now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go. Grand 38.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 that time.
I had to get that first down, though. That's what I'm talking about, that hustle. He did amazing in that play.
Exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield.
That's right, the catch, Jackie.
49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for
That was
14
fast.
yards and another first.
He ran fast, Jackie. That was amazing.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. White 90. White 90. Push.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him.
Did they say rush this much? But
best
amazing
quarterbacks that ever
running the
played
ball,
game
Dale
all
Beckham
wanted to
Jr.
blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. So that one will be accepted. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Come on, let's go. Try it 38. Try it 38.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the accuracy I want to see with Derek Virginia. That was perfect.
Yards out, and the Giants are able to grow their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield.
That's something I catch too, of course, every second.
Every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make the score 14-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And Reed with it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he will bring it back.
That's how we get it done. That's what they quit in. Amazing defense, nice game team. I called it out. Let's get it. Let's go.
Money back. Money back. Money back. I got money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, so Rocky Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I said, babe, he said it's a them pretty. You look like Beyonce.
And we are in the playoffs. Let's get it. Let's go. Amazing game team. And like I said, Joyce, Happy New Year. And CBT now it's over and out. Also, shout out to last year. It was amazing. 2019 ended a decade off. Of the last decade, 2010. It didn't start a new decade. 2020's decade. January 1st, 2020 is today, and 2020 is going to be perfect. 2020 is perfect. So shout out to that also. And last year was amazing. Yesterday was amazing. George New Year's Eve. Seen the ball drop in New York. And 2020. We hit. And it's just perfect. So shout out to that. And with all that being said, I just want to say acknowledge all that. And TBT Naruto. Over and out.
Don't be talking sideways.